No, we started talking about it before that.
Hello, YouTubers. I got Miss Heather here. And great great grandma Nancy, not my great grandma, but whatever. And shot glasses and a guitar. Yeehaw. Alright. We were just sitting here watching something or another alone, maybe. God, I want to go in the wilderness. And we started talking about Saturday morning cartoons because I saw a little advertisement for a cartoon on Netflix, and I was like, I was thinking, when we started going back and forth to the Saturday morning cartoons we liked. What were some of the ones you liked?
Thundar.
Thundar was one I had never heard of. I had never heard of Thundar. Ooh,
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. I mean, they are some good cartoons. And I think as children, we came up in this little halcyon, little golden, sheltered, protected little age. And granted, you had the people giving out candy and killing kids.
Puppies.
And yeah, here, you want a puppy, little boy? I actually, I saw that one time. Real life, it was fucked up. Anyway, children in our generation, it seemed like, lived without this social media access, internet access. Like, I didn't really get into reading until 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, and so I wasn't like digging deep into philosophical texts. I cared about, the Care Bears and My Little Pony and stuff. But it wasn't quite PC yet. They always had like the stupid character and like the oddball token character. I mean, oh, they actually spelled out OBKB from Bill Cosby Fat Albert Show. I love that show. I grew up with the Brown on it. And they're running to go watch the episode. Dude, seriously. Quaalude rape aside, I mean, yeah, that was genius cartooning right there. Aside from that, what else? Anyway.
He-Man, She-Ra.
Oh, great cartoons. And then we were going over
Gem
the...
and the yeah.
The one thing that got me? Godzilla cartoon. Smurfs. That was very rare. Yeah, the Smurf. And then the Snorks, which were not quite up to the Smurfs.
Yeah, no.
Smurfs were much better than Snorks. But, I found out about, like, apparently there was a Smurfette friend Sassette.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I knew Granny Smurf might have popped up every once in a while, but... Yeah, so it was like a reverse polygamy, like the polyandry, or whatever the hell they want to call it. Where she was getting all the dick. Or maybe not all the dick, just the dick she wanted. But, it's all good. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. I think the kids today are just access things from uncontrolled sources, which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. Because there's a lot of people who are more sophisticated than them that can manipulate them. And, they view their online cohorts almost like peers. And children learn a lot more from their peers than their parents.
They have unfiltered access to adult information and no filter for it.
I had Penthouse and Hustlers laying around as a kid that I could dig up if I, knew dig in my dad's sock drawer.
I didn't have that.
Oh, that was pretty hot. Yeah, I was whacking off way too young. I was a sex addict early on.
I don't know what to say to that.
It's all good. Anyway, my point is this. The levels of sophistication of the people engaging the children is my concern there.
They're not just trying to sell breakfast cereal anymore.
Oh yeah, call that 1-900 number for blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, the dumbass kids might do that, and they might get their ass beat, and maybe they'd be eliminated from the gene pool eventually. Wasn't probably a bad thing, I never called a 1-900 number. I did some other crazy shit, obviously, but once took my mom's checkbook, and ripped out a check and wrote it out for and then mailed it off without proper postage. With the correct addresses to a store that I wanted something in, and then my mom wouldn't get me. Oh yeah. And then she got the mail back, and then when she died, I actually found it in a folder of her things. She had the whole letter and the check that I wrote out and everything. And the fact that she had that returned to her and was sitting on that deep down inside and laughing at my ass, that was a good one. But anyway, our kids can't get away with that kind of shit anymore. It just seems. But in the same way, they're being violated mentally in ways that are unseemly. I mean, yeah, I was probably the first time I can remember whacking off, like really tugging a town, was probably 3 or 4. Okay? But that whole world wasn't saying that, hey, I want to go out and I want to learn about sexualities and stuff. I just remember, hey, that felt good. Yeah. It's the uncontrolled access to information. Our minds aren't set up for this in nature. Our minds are meant to absorb everything and take it in all and treat it all pretty important until we learn to filter because, oh, yeah, that 2 leaves over there might be just, nothing, or it could be a leopard that's going to eat us and jump down off at a freaking baobab tree and, tear us to shreds. So obviously those people died out, whatever. But that's not the way our minds are meant to work now. And the manipulation of these smaller systems, it's things like the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the manipulation and the sophisticated manipulation by maybe even well-meaning adults is not healthy for little ones. I'm seeing it 10 out of 10 times. These kids are fucked. Anyway, ciao.